Do you have coronasomnia? As if we didn't have enough to deal with these days. There's a new thing, and I have it. It's called coronasomnia. That means insomnia during the coronavirus pandemic. It's really annoying. And I talked to my doctor yesterday, and my doctor recommended taking melatonin. I haven't started because I'm afraid that if I take it, I won't be able to wake up the next morning. So I'm going to wait till maybe the weekend and try it. I don't know. But I know many people who've never had any trouble sleeping, like myself, who go to bed fatigued and then just lay there for hours. I want to know, are you having coronasomnia? It's really, really troublesome, especially when you need your sleep for health, for mental clarity, for energy, for functioning. It affects your mood, it affects everything. So then you read, oh, how to cope with insomnia, all the things you can do in a day or in the evening to reduce the risk of insomnia and reduce the likelihood of it. I already do all the stuff. I exercise, I eat healthy, I don't drink alcohol. I have an awesome bedtime routine. I drink chamomile tea every night. I journal every night. I have my Himalayan pink salt lamp as the soft ambient light. I have soft, fuzzy, cozy textures all around me with pillows and blankets and such. I massage lavender oil into my feet before I go to sleep. Um, I sprinkle it on my pillow. I play soft music. I read. What else? I don't have a TV in my bedroom. I don't listen to loud things or have any like high energy type conversations prior to sleep. I do all these things. In fact, there's other things I eat no that I've read can help you sleep. One thing I read that like almonds are supposed to help you sleep and magnesium. I take that too. And then when I drink my favorite Pellegrino water in the evening, it's got magnesium that's supposed to help you sleep. Sometimes that is helpful. But anyway, being really tired, going to bed, turning off the lights, and staring at the freaking ceiling is so annoying. So if you have a solution for coronasomnia, please let me know. I really would like to know. I don't really want to take melatonin. I don't want to take an extra thing, but I'm going to try it just to see if it resolves this. Because here's the deal. What happens is I say, why should I go to bed if I have to just lay there and waste all that time? I might as well just keep working. So lots of nights I just keep working till 1, 2, 3, even 6 a.m. recently, and I wasn't even tired. But the thing is, for the rest of the week, my sleep cycle was jacked because on certain weekdays, work days, I had to get up for meetings and such. And therefore, I can't sleep till noon. And, they say there's a whole lot of factors playing into what is causing coronasomnia for so many people. I'm Elizabeth Ann Atkins. I just realized I didn't, if you've never been to my show, Boss Up Goddess, I'm Elizabeth Ann Atkins. I created this show to empower women to live bigger, better, and bolder. And oftentimes I have amazing trailblazing women who come on and share their wisdom. And oftentimes I go solo. Tonight I'm solo. Hopefully I'll be able to sleep tonight. I do so many. Oh, you know what extra thing I do is I learned that rose quartz, the crystal, which I have this bracelet, and amethyst, which I have this bracelet, and lapis lazuli. I hope I said it right. Lapis lazuli. It's this blue stone. So I literally wear my crystals, and then I have these heart-shaped amethyst crystals and rose quartz crystals and selenite, which is like clear. I don't have one here, but it's a clear crystal that's supposed to clearing crystal. It's like milky white and it's supposed to clear energy. So all of those things, I put those under my pillow, and at first they helped me a lot, but now not so much. So then let's compound it with the fact that my birthday is July, so I'm a Cancer, which is a moon child. So when there's a full moon anytime before the pandemic, I call it full moon insomnia. Like I just have all this ridiculous amounts of energy that goes into the night. So I have now coronasomnia, full moon insomnia because there's a huge full moon right now. It's January 28th. It's the Leo full moon. It's called the cold moon well, it's cold out. Anyway, if you have a solution for how to resolve coronasomnia, full moon insomnia, and let me just share the revelation I had today. Spiritual teachers have been talking about the Great Awakening coming, right? And in December, we had all these astrological events that signaled the dawn of the age of Aquarius. So here we are, spiritual awakening. The pandemic, many spiritual teachers say, is here to help awaken us, as are all the other problems we've seen in society, to highlight all the brokenness in our systems. And that is certainly occurring, as unpleasant and tragic as it is. So when I was hearing, oh, the spiritual awakening, the great awakening, oh, awesome, that's great. I had my spiritual awakening in about 10 years ago, and it was phenomenal, psychedelic. Okay. So when I hear great awakening, I'm thinking it's going to be this, oh, glorious, beautiful thing. But listen, it's literal right now. I read that spiritual awakening can cause insomnia as one of the symptoms. And there's many things that when you're having a spiritual awakening, it's like when your spiritual power is just like coming alive inside you, and the whole world and your vision and everything is different, and it's beautiful. It's what many people strive for. I didn't know it would cause literal awakening. Literal awakening, like literally lying awake with the spiritual. And guess what? Dreams are way more vivid when I do finally fall asleep. And sometimes you wake up exhausted. And I've heard other light workers say that their spirits were doing astral travel during the night, and they were off helping and doing things. And I know I have that experience where my dreams are so vivid, and I do feel like I'm off somewhere helping in some mission with people and helping people as a healer, as a guide, as a teacher, as a spiritual servant. And then you wake up, you don't really remember it all. You just know you were doing a whole lot of stuff in your sleep and you're exhausted. So all this stuff is so real. So I read about like what other factors could be causing coronasomnia. And one of them is, of course, the pandemic. And when we shifted work hours, I've always worked at home, but for people who don't work in an office and they're now working at home, there's a temptation. Oh, I don't have to get up as early, so I don't have to commute and get dressed and all that stuff. So they stay up later, and then we start scrolling. And then this thing called doom scrolling started, especially at the beginning of the pandemic, when we would start scrolling and see people we know who died, or all the scary numbers and how it was spreading across the world, and then the shutdowns and all that stuff. I don't have to tell you, you know about it. And then last summer's horrific experience of witnessing George Floyd's murder and all the protests and the fires and all the other people who were killed. And then there was the election. And then there was the post-election. And then there was the Capitol riots. And then there's all the economic uncertainty, and many people are dealing with that. And compounding that, a lot of people are homeschooling their kids. There's uncertainty and anxiety about infections, grief. All these things can contribute to the stress that causes anxiety, and which leads to insomnia. So it's no laughing matter at all. It's rooted in really scary stuff. But we need to sleep because our immune system relies on our bodies getting adequate rest to repair. And so I still haven't figured it out. I'm doing all the things that you're supposed to do to help you sleep. So is it going to improve in the summertime? Is it going to improve when the pandemic eases? When will that happen? We don't know. So all we can do is just keep trying to sleep. I don't know. I don't know. It's just so frustrating. Thankfully, there's makeup that covers the under eye circles caused by coronasomnia and the bizarre aspect of the great awakening that causes literal awakening. So I just wanted to talk about coronasomnia. I wish I had solutions to offer. If all of you are also facing this bizarre experience, they say you shouldn't look into a screen at night. I have to admit I do that, but I use really dim screen. Maybe that's the culprit. I don't know. If you have any tips on how to fall asleep, please do leave me a comment. What's working for you? How have you resolved coronasomnia? Or if it's caused by a great awakening for you, a spiritual awakening, what have you done to ensure that you're getting adequate sleep? I don't want to take sleeping pills. So if that's a solution, I'm glad that works for you. I don't want to do that. Uh, so I'll let you know how the melatonin goes. I've tried the stronger sleepy time tea that has chamomile and something called valerian. I tried that a while ago and it made me have weird dreams. So no thanks. So I just stick with the celestial seasonings, chamomile, sleepy time tea. If you know of a different tea, maybe an organic one or a different brand I should try that's stronger, please let me know. That would be immensely appreciated. Um, yeah, thank you. I guess this is kind of a call for help in solutions that can help us all. Because if you share your solutions with me, I'll share them with everybody. Sleep is very, very important, and we all need it. It boosts our immune system, and it's delightful when we get it in quality and quantity. So, I'm Elizabeth Ann Atkins. This is a short, sweet version of Boss Up Goddess. I'm here to help you start living your effing potential because that's why we're here. We are born to be able to boss up to ourselves, boss up to the world, and be the goddesses, which means empowered women in mind, body, and spirit that we were born to be. I really appreciate that you watched. Please do like, share, subscribe, and again, comment. Are you having coronasomnia? Are you having insomnia due to the great awakening spiritually? Are you having full moon insomnia? Please let me know your solutions, and the more organic and natural they are, the better. That's what I'm all about. So, and I can't wait to share them with other people if they're effective. So, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Remember, boss up, goddess. You have the power. I'll see you next time.